Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Acacia Courtney. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and for whatever you're celebrating, a big happy holidays from all of us. We have one more week left in 2018, and we're kicking it off here with this Wednesday 11 race card. Here's track announcer Pete Aiello with the track and weather conditions.
Welcome to Boxing Day here at Gulfstream Park, an 11-race program on a Wednesday afternoon with a nice carryover in the Rainbow Six, fast main track, and a firm turf. First of the day over the firm turf at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for $25,000. Scratch the 5, Sydney's Charisma. A field of 9. Off-time favorite was number 8, Johnny Tickets.
Racing at Gulfstream to a level beginning. From between horses, Felon is away quickly on the far outside. Hollywood Overdogs being sent hard to try to get over. These two quicken, 3 better than Hollywood Honolulu Express. Down inside fourth is Passionate Hachi, followed by the favorite Johnny Tickets. Then it's Town Jack, still the one is down toward the rail. Never Bad is out wide on the course, and Integrius, the Canadian Invader, is last of all as they speed around the far turn. Felon on the inside, Hollywood Overdogs on the outside. They're stride for stride, pouring on the speed. 5 ahead of Johnny Tickets, who's on the outside of Honolulu Express. They're starting to close ground on these top 2. They're racing 3rd and 4th. 3 back to Passionate Hachi with a quarter of a mile left to go. Felon holds the inside edge. Momentum outside the Hollywood Overdogs. Honolulu Express gonna pounce on them 3 wide now with a little more than an 1/8 to go. On the outside and Honolulu Express at a big number. Up for a short lead. Felon tries to stay on 2nd. Back to 3rd and Hollywood Overdogs. Never Bad is late on the scene. The upset is on. Edgar Zayas and Honolulu Express 2.5 in the end. Felon was 2nd, close after that, and 56 and 3.
We start the afternoon with a 30-1 bomb as number 9, Honolulu Express, worked over from his outside gate, got in a good tracking spot, and kicked on to win it under Edgar Zayas for Steve Claceres and owners James Crescetto and Steve Claceres. There was 4, Felon, who was 2nd, ahead of the 10, Hollywood Overdogs, who had to settle for 3rd. To the second race now at 1 mile over the main track. Maiden Claimers in for $12,500. Scratch number 6, First Thunder. A field of 7. The favorite was the 3, Eclipsed Moon.
And they're off. Smooth beginning. Looking for a leader, outside looking in, is going to try to challenge for the top. Dazzling Pros has a touch of speed. Far outside, and La Leyenda won't be far away. As Dazzling Pros and Luis Sanchez go on with it, they lead the way out of the chute by almost 1.25 lengths. From the outside, La Leyenda 2nd. Outside looking in is 3rd. Racing in 4th is Eclipsed Moon. Saya's trying to secure some racing room for him as Amy Zardi is down toward the rail. Followed by Fightin' Irish Tabit, and the early trailer is Canaris. 24 and 2 for the initial quarter speed as there's 5 furlongs left to go. With the advantage, Dazzling Pros by about 1 length now. Toward the inside, Eclipse Moon still trying to secure some racing position. From the outside and outside looking in, far outside in La Leyenda. Fightin' Irish Tabit is next with Amy Zardi, and the trailer is Canaris. So now position and the rail have been secured as Eclipse Moon has now gone on to put a neck in front. Dazzling Pros right back at him from the outside. Fightin' Irish Tabit, La Leyenda 3rd and 4th, working harder between is outside looking in, then Canaris and Amy Zardi. 48 seconds for the opening half mile. Sanchez working overtime on Dazzling Pros. Meanwhile, Saez hasn't moved an inch on the inside horse Eclipse Moon, and Eclipse Moon is up for a narrow lead. Driven 3rd, outside looking in, back to 4th in La Leyenda, wide on the course in Canaris. After 3 quarters in 1:12 and 3, they wheel home. Now Luis Saez gives Eclipse Moon the green light to put away Dazzling Pros and kick on with it to start the early pick 4. Eclipse Moon now by 2.5. Dazzling Pros is clearly 2nd. The battle's for 3rd. Eclipsed Moon, a 4-5 winner, and an easy one at that. 2nd is Dazzling Pros. It's a picture for 3rd. It involves Fightin' Irish Tabit and outside looking in 1:38 flat.
Always a good idea to check out the fresh faces in the race like this, and the fresh face was number 3, Eclipsed Moon, who came in from Kentucky and humbled the competition to start the early pick 4 under jockey Luis Saez for Ken McPeak and owners Callahan, Fern Circle Stables, Barry Golden. 2nd, number 2, Dazzling Pros, and 3rd, number 7, outside looking in. We'll be right back.
One of the world's most anticipated thoroughbred racing events of the year returns. The 3rd annual Pegasus World Cup Invitational at Gulfstream Park in South Florida. Drawing competition from around the world with a $16 million purse split between 2 Grade 1 races. On the dirt and on the turf. Experience the incredible fashion, spectacular world-class service and entertainment, and the unrivaled adrenaline of the Pegasus World Cup Invitational. Saturday, January 26th at Gulfstream Park. Get your tickets now at PegasusWorldCup.com.
We're back now for the third race of the afternoon at 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 7. Favorites were 1, Overzealous, and 7, Kelly Tough.
And they're off. Kelly Tough was away well from the outside gate. From the center, Park Ridge Benny moves to challenge. Down inside, More Illusions is going to be forwardly placed in the early stages as Overzealous is worked into the clear under Paco Lopez. He'll race from 4th. Back to 5th and two-step Alpha. The two at the back are Aristellas and Admiral Jimmy. Out of the chute and onto the main track, they complete the opening quarter with Park Ridge Benny in front to half a length. More Illusions has the rail secured, races from 2nd. Kelly Tough gets a perfect tracking spot on the outside. Overzealous is in and amongst rivals into Luch Lime Green, only a length off the lead. Then it's a gap of 3 to two-step Alpha to the outside of Admiral Jimmy, and Aristellas is last. 24 and 2 for the opening quarter speed as they race to the half-mile point. Jaramillo turns up the speed on Park Ridge Benny, and he leads the way a length and a quarter. Overzealous is 2nd, 3 wide in Kelly Tough. Down at the inside in More Illusions. These top 4 are still 2 better than Admiral Jimmy with two-step Alpha. Nothing yet from Aristellas as Park Ridge Benny tries to take him the distance here. Park Ridge Benny at the 5/16 leads by 2.5. More Illusions the nearest pursuer 2nd. On the outside and Overzealous from 3rd. Kelly Tough had a good trip but is not parlaying it at all as Admiral Jimmy improves with an inside lane. 3/4, 1:12 and 1, and they're at the top of the stretch. Park Ridge Benny straightens for home with 1/8 of a mile more to get and 3 lengths to work with. From between horses, Overzealous down the center at Admiral Jimmy. Aristellas is on late. Final 1/16 of a mile. No dangers for Park Ridge Benny. 8 to 1 and strong up front. Park Ridge Benny, a gate-to-wire winner. He'll win by 2.5. Admiral Jimmy was 2nd. Overzealous finished 3rd. Then Aristellas and More Illusions.
Number 4, Park Ridge Benny was 7 to 2 on the morning line. You got more than double that here this afternoon as the son of Tisway shot right to the top and went all the way. Number 6, Admiral Jimmy was 2nd ahead of the 1, Overzealous, ran 3rd. We stay on the main track and go to 1 mile for race 4, maidens of the special weight variety in a field of 6. Favorites were 2, Underestimate, and 6, Mo Moxie.
And they're off. Hopping in the air at the start was Pagely. Good start for Underestimate, who hits the ground running. Pagely, even after that stutter step beginning, is up to challenge. In between horses, the Gospel of John will look to angle to the flank of the leader now, as Pagely has the front. Underestimate is there 2nd, now angling as Gospel of Johnny's up into 2nd. From 4th, that's Ready Witted, back to 5th, Mo Moxie, and the early trailer is Irish Princess. Past the opening quarter station, they went the opening quarter in 23 and 3. With the advantage, it's Pagely and Jaramillo by a length and a quarter. The Gospel of John now races from 2nd, Underestimate under Luis Saez, 3rd down toward the inside. Followed by Ready Witted out wide on the course, Mo Moxie, clear sailing for her, and she starts to progress a bit for Raylu. She's up into a joint 3rd now, and still well clear of the trailer. The trailer is Irish Princess to the opening half mile in 47 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Paco's got his hands full of the Gospel of John and the daughter of To Honor and Serve, trying to get out of touch, but leads the way 3 parts of a length. From the outside, here's Mo Moxie. From between horses, Underestimate is underway. That's all for Pagely. Ready Witted, never involved. Still far back is Irish Princess as they run to the top of the stretch. They went through the opening 3/4 in 1:12 flat. They're at the top of the stretch. Paco still hasn't moved on the Gospel of John. She's 5 to 1 and finding up front. Trying to get into 2nd now is Underestimate with Mo Moxie, the favorite 2nd and 3rd, with time ticking away. Final 1/8 of a mile. The Gospel of John asked to seal the deal. At the 16th, she leads by 4. Good battle for 2nd. Nobody gets the winner. The winner is the Gospel of John. She wins by 2 in the end. Up 2nd, Underestimate. 3rd was Mo Moxie, well clear of the others. Ready Witted finished 4th.
Number 3, the Gospel of John, was dueled into submission when making her debut across town. She was handled with kid gloves here this afternoon by jockey Paco Lopez, and the daughter of To Honor and Serve handles the stretch out no problem, winning at 5 to 1. 2, Underestimate was 2nd ahead of the 6, Mo Moxie, who ran 3rd. We move to the fifth race now. Starter allowance horses at 6 furlongs. Scratch number 7, Blind Ruckus, a field of 6. Favorite was the 5, Fast Pass.
And they're off. I Idolize You off a step slower than the others. From between horses, Harry He sent for the top. Hard-ridden Gambler's Ghost trying to go with Harry in the early stages. Why Are You Awesome away in third. Fast Pass out of there fourth, then I Idolize You. And the trailer is Lil Meatball. They make their way down the backstretch. It's a hot and heavy duel with Gambler's Ghost and Harry He stride for stride up front. 3 clear of Why Are You Awesome, then I Idolize You. The favorite Fast Pass ridden by Sayas behind a 22-second quarter time. And at the back is Lil Meatball. They make their way to the far turn run. The battle rages on here with the advantage. It's Harry He. Harry He now leads by 3 parts of a length. Why Are You Awesome has the leaders in his crosshairs and begins to move closer. I Idolize You is next. Fast Pass driven. He's starting to get underway. He's wanting to lug out a bit on the far outside through a 44 4.5 mile speed. They make their way to the top of the stretch. Why Are You Awesome now lifts to take a big lead. Fast Pass down the center, coming at him as Why Are You Awesome braces for Fast Pass. These two clear of the others with I Idolize You. Why Are You Awesome with the head start on Fast Pass, and Why Are You Awesome with something in the tank. Why Are You Awesome with a good trip and then a win. He wins by 2 in the end. Second is Fast Pass. Third is I Idolize You in 110 flat.
Pace figured to be super fast here in today's 5th race. It was indeed, but the horse who got the best trip was the 3, Why Are You Awesome, who had enough early speed to get close to the leaders. And first run on Fast Pass, he gets the win under jockey Misael Jaramillo, the trainer Jorge Navarro, and the Imaginary Stables. Second 5, Fast Pass, and third was the 4, I Idolize You. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the Rainbow 6. We move to the turf right after this.
And Go Zipper is pulling away. Zapper blows them away with an eye-opening performance.
Awesome again has won!
Go Zapper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, 1 mile and a 16th on the firm turf course to kickstart the Rainbow 6. Maiden claimers in for $20,000. Scratch the 13, Wicked Trick. Field of 12. The favorite was number 10, Dastawan, and number 1, ProQuester.
And they're up. From between horses, just busting away well down at the inside. London Werewolf is looking for some forward position. Away in third is Cabinet Pick. Out wide on the course goes Not Quite Ready with Dastawan working between horses. Then it's a logjam with the Chicago Invader ProQuester saving all the ground. Taking the worst of it around the first turn was Second Encore. Arnie the Carney is also wide, while at the back of the field, the 2 at the back are Mysterio and Home Power. Around the first turn they go. London Werewolf and Luis Saez poke through to put a neck in front. On the outside in Cabinet Pick second, Just Bustin' is third. The favorite Dastawan in between horses. Down at the inside goes ProQuester. Then comes Not Quite Ready. Al Paris is next, racing ahead of a wide-running Second Encore. Ecliptical Bob is between horses. Mysterio is at the rail. Then Home Power, and the trailer is Arnie the Carney. 23-3 for an opening quarter. They went a half mile in 48 seconds flat as they have half a mile left to go. With the advantage, it's now Cabinet Pick by a head. Right back at him, London Werewolf is second. Sequestered at the rail is ProQuester. Meanwhile, Dastawan looks for racing room, bracketed in by Just Bustin', who's trying to keep him in there. Out wide and Not Quite Ready. Al Paris swings 4 wide under Ganpath as they run to the top of the stretch. Cabinet Pick led out by Alvarado Jr. He responds, and he now puts 3 on the field. Driven second, Dastawan. ProQuester's on the inside of Not Quite Ready. Then Just Bustin' as they wheel home. 3/4, 112-2, and they're into the drive. Cabinet Pick trying to shed his streak of second-itis. He has a lead by 4 lengths. Dastawan can't get him down the outside and Not Quite Ready with ProQuester toward the rail. They battle for minor awards. Cabinet Pick is an easy winner. Cabinet Pick by 5. Dastawan second. ProQuester third. Not Quite Ready ran fourth.
Number 4, Cabinet Pick, had a good record coming in. A lot of minor awards, but he had yet to seal that elusive first victory. Today, he does it with style under jockey Roberto Alvarado Jr. for former jockey Jorge Duarte Jr. at the Colts Neck stable. Number 1, ProQuester, was third across the wire, but got moved up to second as 10, Dastawan, ran right into the 12, Not Quite Ready. He was disqualified from second and moved to fourth. Not Quite Ready gets third. We move now to the 7th race of the afternoon, 1 mile over the turf. Claimer is in for $16,000. Scratch the alternates 13 through 16. A field of 12. Favorite was the 1, Tweet Kitten.
And they're off. Good start for Squadron from the center of the race course. Up on his outside, Natural Order wants to get over, and they both get over as they pass the wire the first time. My Point Exactly is away in third. Out of their fourth is George Cross. Then Tweet Kitten, who's parked at the rail. Out 3 wide is Abbott. And then from between that duo races Don's Marsh. He's about 5 lengths off the lead. 2.5 clear of Street Code. Then to his outside goes Tiger Paw, 4th last. 3rd last is Cut to Order. In the Chamber is 2nd last. And the early trailer is Bowtie Affair. 22-2 for the opening quarter speed as they race into the backstretch. It's Squadron in front, 3 parts of a length. On the outside, second is Natural Order, a length and a half in front of My Point Exactly at the rail third. George Cross is 4th, out 3 wide, while 5th is Abbott. Tweet Kitten is next at the rail for Zayas, about 4.5 lengths off the lead. Then a length better than Street Code. In the chamber between horses, Don's Marsh beats a retreat. Wide on the course and trying to progress is Cut to Order. Tiger Paw moves with him, and the trailer is still Bowtie Affair. That's the 12 of them as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Squadron tries to stack them and pack them at the 3 furlong point. Natural Order is second, 3 wide, Abbott third. The gray My Point Exactly needs some place to go. In the chamber is bidding wide on the course. Tweet Kitten, he'll try to ride the rail into contention, and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's still Squadron. Tweet Kitten cut the corner. Now he needs to get out from behind the top horse. With an 1/8 of a mile to go, My Point Exactly striding forward to take the lead. Tweet Kitten now into the clear and trying to charge at him. Cut to Order is next. In deep stretch, here's Tweet Kitten surging. Tweet Kitten at My Point Exactly. Might have turned him away there. It's a close photo between My Point Exactly inside and outside Tweet Kitten in 134-4.
Tough beat if you had number 1, Tweet Kitten, in this race. He was probably the best horse, but he did not get the best trip. The best trip came from Paco Lopez aboard My Point Exactly. And the gray son of Concord Point proves he's got a little spring to his step after all as he gets the victory for Elizabeth Dobles and Imaginary Stables. Number 1, Tweet Kitten just missed, while second ahead of the 9, Squadron, who ran third. We move to the 8th race of the day, the start of the Elite Pick 4. Maiden Claimers in for $12,500. Scratch the 6, Chief Beau, no move. All the money on number 8, Our Showgirl.
And they're off. Small stutter step beginning for Our Showgirl. She was last to begin. It was a quick start for Ty Bash from down toward the rail, and she's reaching up for the early lead. Magic Maker is away racing in second. Our Showgirl on the outside, a joint third alongside Cocktails or Candy. Collector is down toward the inside 5th, and then it's a gap of 2 to Monha. The trailer is JP Calling. Stacked 4 across the course here. The favorite's going to take the worst of it. Our Showgirl, she's 4 wide on the outside behind an opening quarter and a reasonable 23-1. And Ty Bash at 60-1 holds the inside edge. Magic Maker in the 2 path. Cocktails or Candy 3 wide. Zayas parked 4 wide as Our Showgirl tries to get to the top 3. These 4 have 5 on Monha. Out the back door is Collectora and JP Calling. They move with a 1/4 of a mile left to get. With the advantage, it's still Ty Bash. She's traveling as well as anybody right now. She's a huge price, and she has the lead. Racing in second is Magic Maker. Down the center, Our Showgirl. She was roughed up early and has not kicked on. Final 1/8 of a mile. Folks, this horse is 60-1 up front, although you wouldn't know it as she's had her ears up and energized the whole way by Angel Rodriguez. It's Ty Bash to spring a serious upset. She'll win by 3 in the end. Well, never threatened. Second is Cocktails or Candy, then Magic Maker in 113-1.
Number 8, Our Showgirl, goes up in flames, missing the board, but that's only half the story. The real story is the winner. Number 1, Ty Bash, who had to be found with a search warrant her last 8 races, comes in with a big performance here this afternoon, getting the maiden score at 60-1. Angel Rodriguez and the daughter of Poseidon's Warrior, the winning tandem for Benny Katahia and Looking Over Us Incorporated. Race 9 up next. Race 9 on turf at 1 mile. Allowance optional claiming horses in for $16,000. Chuck Lopez on 5, La Pantalones Fancy. Scratch the 9, Queen Nakia. A field of 8. Off-time favorite was number 3, Hira.
And they're off. Dalanega from the center gets the first call and tries to work to the rail from the far outside. She's Dynamite, has speed. No trespassing away in the top flight. She's taken in hand third. At the inside, it's Annabella Queen. Then from between horses races Hira. 3 wide and Flora Fantasy. Out the back door early are Regan's Odyssey and La Pantalones Fancy. Field separated by about 5 as the favorite here is throwing her head about while trying to work to the outside, and the advantage to She's Dynamite by a length and a half. Dahlonega second, Annabella Queen third, 3 wide and no trespassing, while fourth. Back to fifth is Regan's Odyssey, a neck in front of Hera. Then at the back, Flora Fantasy and La Pantalones Fancy. The opening quarter was complete in 23-3 as they head down the backstretch. You get 4-1 on She's Dynamite with a hassle-free lead. Dahlonega is there second, toward the inside, Annabella Queen third. No trespassing, 3 wide and on the outside fourth. Regan's Odyssey in and amongst rivals for Leonel Reyes, racing in fifth. Outside and trying to improve Hera. She's had a bit of a tough time of it as she'll have to go 4 wide on a 4-turn move. 2 clear of La Pantalones Fancy. The trailer remains Flora Fantasy as they converge on She's Dynamite. Dahlonega now puts her best foot forward under Monterey Jr. and she takes the lead. No trespassing moves through her on the outside. Hera's working overtime. Regan's Odyssey's got no place to go. Neither does Annabella Queen. Although Batista tries to knife between horses, Reyes wanted the same spot. Neither one got through. 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's no trespassing. Set down by Edgar Zayas trying to collar Dahlonega, who digs deep. Dahlonega still in front. No trespassing. Now puts a neck in front. No trespassing. Whoa, what it. Second is Regan's Odyssey. Third is Dahlonega. Then Annabella Queen in 136 and on.
Number 7, No Trespassing, knocks out a lot more Rainbow Six tickets in race number 9 with a 10-1 win, giving Edgar Zayas his second winner of the afternoon. This one for Live Oak Plantation and Mike Trombetta. No Trespassing, the daughter of Street Cry, for the money in race 9. Number 2, Regan's Odyssey was second, ahead of number 4, Dahlonega, ran third. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late Daily Double, 1 mile over the main track, right after this. Back now for race number 10 on the program, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for $6,250. Rider change on 3, Zarabanda, make it Marcos Meneses. A field of 9. The favorites included the 4, Rose M, and the 5, Special Counsel.
And they're off. Mija Bella away smoothly from between horses. Special Counsel was quick to begin. Zarabanda being sent along to try to secure the lead. Out wide on the course is Little Dirty Girl. Pegady's also involved. Widest of all and Is That Magic. Settling in is Rose M. Then it's 5 to Casual Caro and Mija Bella. Mama Tries is last of all as they chase Special Counsel. The opening quarter goes to Special Counsel and Paco Lopez. They lead by a length as Zarabanda's on heels and on hold. Up into second is Rose M. On the far outside Is That Magic is right there. So too is Little Dirty Girl. Back at the inside, Zarabanda alongside Peggy. 2.5 clear of Mija Bella, who's 2 in front of Casual Caro. And the trailer is Mama Tries. 24 seconds for the initial quarter speed. They go to the half-mile point. Special Counsel held together up front as Rose M issues a challenge on the outside through a 47 4 half mile. Is That Magic is 3 wide. Peggy is next at the rail. Then to the outside is Little Dirty Girl ahead of Zarabanda. Mija Bella yet to put her best foot forward. She's still better than 7 lengths off the lead ahead of Casual Caro and Mama Tries. Less than 5/16 to go. Paco lets out a notch on Special Counsel. She gives him a kick and she passes the quarter pole in front. Saya's all over Rose M trying to get her to go forward, but she's losing ground. Peggy up the inside, 3/4. 113 flat. Paco looking around for competition. No serious threats yet as Peggy tries to get Special Counsel. Special Counsel by 2. Peggy to the attack is second. It's Peggy trying to get Special Counsel, but that's only a wish as Special Counsel will go gate to wire. Special Counsel by a length and a half. Peggy was second. Rose M was third. Then Zarabanda and Mija Bella.
3-1 for your money on number 5, Special Counsel, as the daughter of Big Drama goes gate to wire, giving Paco Lopez his 3rd winner of the afternoon. This one for the veteran trainer Milt Wolfson and NTS Stable. 6, Peggy gave it a good run, but had to settle for second. We move to the 11th and final race now on the turf at 1 mile and a 16th. Maiden claimers in for $20,000. Scratch the alternates 13 and 14. We had a rider change on the 12, Brag Dude, to Marcos Meneses. The favorite was number 6, More Mo.
And runners away. Good start for Tropical Cognac from the inside. Sent on the outside, Calypso deep. Working between horses, Bunyan's Axe. Away in fourth is More Mo. Far outside, Bragdude trying to get over. Cause for pardon is toward the rail. A bit wide is Rough Note. Then the two path is Rulership, only about 6 lengths off the pace setter. He's a length in front of Calling a Winner. Then back at the inside to Russian Wine, racing ahead of El Commendatore, who's toward the back of the field. Yuglich is at the back of the field as they run around that first turn. With the advantage now to Calypso Deep by 2.5. Bragdude on the outside is a joint second. For the inside and Chloropical Cognac third. In between horses, that's Bunyan Zax, who races from fourth. Mormo has settled nicely for Lenderos, about 5 lengths off the lead. Up on his outside races Rough Note. Then it's a length and a half to the team of Rulership alongside Calling a Winner. Cause for Pardon is next toward the rail. He's better than 9 lengths off the lead. 3 in front of Russian Wine, and then it's a gap of another 2 to the trailer El Commendatore. They make their way now with less than half a mile to run. With the advantage, it's still Calypso Deep, but he paid a strong toll for the opening half mile. He went 46-2, and now to Bragdude is up to challenge. Tropical Cognac is next. Mormo still's got a lot of ground to make up. He hasn't been asked for his best, but he's also got no place to go yet as they move through 3 quarters in 1:11-1. Bragdude comes away with the lead. To the attack now, Tropical Cognac. Mormo trying to secure a racing position now. He's set down by Chris Lenderos from the back in Russian Wine. Russian Wine starts to roll from way out of it. He's down the center to get to Bragdude, who looks vulnerable. Bragdude is in front. Mormo on the outside in Russian Wine. Bragdude digging in. He's pleading for the wire, and he'll get there. Bragdude, the upsets continue in South Florida as he scores under Marcos Meneses at 24-1.
The upsets roll on here at Gulfstream Park as a Boxing Day bomber in the finale. Number 12, Bragdude under Marcos Meneses. A pickup ride for him, and he sends everybody packing. 24-1 on the son of Two-Step Salsa for Bluegrass Legacy Stable and Ruben Valdez. Juan Andreas Rodriguez, the winning trainer. Second was the 6, Mormo, got loose late, but ran out of racetrack. With the upset in the final race, we have carryovers everywhere. We have a carryover in the Super High 5. The late pick 5 with more than 100,000 carried over, and the Rainbow 6 carries over as well. The carryover there, more than $140,000.
And that wraps up today. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Thursday. We have 10 more races coming up, and our first post is back at 12:35 p.m., and we'll see you then.
Hit the hay. Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.